Hello Internet, thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to do another kind of fall or winter themed project here, build. We are having a couple of events this weekend because this weekend is Neighborhood Toy Store Day. So HyPars will be at a couple of local toy stores, one here in Longmont, one down in Boulder, and we're going to give away these mistletoe kits. So if you stop by because you got a mistletoe kit and you want to know how to put it together, great, we will show you how. If you just happened across our channel on YouTube, also great, welcome. And if you want to make a mistletoe, you got some parts, this will show you how. Mistletoe is a pretty simple design, and it has enough pieces in it that you can make a couple of other things as well, so I will show you how to make those once we finish making our mistletoe. So, in your kit, you should have gotten 6 green HyPars, 4 green connectors, and 3 red connectors, which will be our mistletoe berries at the end. And like I said, it's pretty simple, so we're going to start with a HyPar and a connector. And your HyPar, as I've said in other videos, but maybe you don't know, has 2 sides. One side has a HyPars logo, and that'll be on these two. And the other side is blank, no HyPars logo. So it doesn't matter which side you choose, but you do want to choose the same side each time. So I'm going to do the HyPars logo side, and just snap that into the connector. I'm going to grab another HyPar, we're going to skip a connector slot, and once again I've got my HyPar logo side, snap that in, and then skip a connector slot, HyPar logo, snap that in. So what you've made is what we call a trefoil, kind of a pinwheel shape. And if you have some sort of handle that you can slide into the middle of your connector and you blow on this, it will spin just like a pinwheel. Kind of a fun little thing you can do, a little side project. So we've got our trefoil, we're going to take our last 3 green connectors and just connect them on the outsides of these HyPars. There you go. So we've got connector in the middle, straight across the HyPar, connector on the outside of all 3 of these. Now you can do this next step either way, whichever way looks good to you. So we're going to skip 2 connector slots here, 1, 2, and you can either put HyPars logo to non-HyPars logo, or HyPars logo to HyPars logo, whichever way looks better. It honestly doesn't matter, it's completely up to you. I'm going to do HyPars logo to HyPars logo. Makes kind of a flat leaf look when you look at it from the top. And then last step, we're just going to take our 3 red connectors and connect them onto the bottom here. That kind of makes little berries on the mistletoe. Alright, so you've got your mistletoe. I'm going to take this apart and show you what else you can make. Obviously you can make just a trefoil. Pretty simple. That was kind of our basic starting shape. Right here. You can also make what's called a rhombohedron. I'll show you how to make that. And you can make a top. I'm sure there are lots of other things you make as well, but I'll just show you the top in the rhombohedron. So we're going to start with our HyPar, our connector. And in this case, we're going to use every slot on the connector, but we're going to alternate our HyPars. So right now I've got HyPars logo into the connector. This next one I'll do non-HyPars logo, and then HyPars logo in the next slot, non-HyPars logo in the next slot, and just keep going around like that. And you make a rhombohedron. There you go. So you should end up with kind of 3 open cavities here if you're looking directly down on it. And you flip it over, you got your same 3 cavities. This is also kind of like 3 HyPar cells smushed together. If you've seen some of our other videos, we'll show you how to make HyPar cells. Alright, so an easy way, so this is our rhombohedron. If you want to turn it into a top, you're going to take every other HyPar and just switch it. So, or if you're starting from scratch, just every HyPar needs to go in the same way. So in this case, I've got every HyPar with the HyPar logo side connected to this middle connector. That kind of makes like a filled-in trefoil pinwheel shape. Now you can take a connector and you can slide it in here on the top and the bottom for kind of a handle and a spinning point. Now these won't necessarily stay perfectly because they're not really designed to do this, but they do stay pretty well, especially if you've got everything oriented the same way, and it does spin pretty well. Ooh. Just like a top. So lots of fun things you can play with this. Obviously ours is green and red because we were doing a mistletoe kit, but you can alternate colors, so you could go red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, and you kind of get a purple color when you spin it like that. Pretty neat to watch. So lots of fun things to do with this. This actually was shown to us by a kid at one of the events we went to. We had not thought about putting HyPars where they're not, or connectors where they're not supposed to go, but it works quite well. And if you're a little one and you're having trouble getting it to spin, it will spin decently well with just a connector on the top to hold it. Still spins, doesn't spin quite as long. It's kind of just a little tip if you're having problems spinning your top. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this showed you how to make a couple different things with your HyPars kit. If you saw us at one of our events this weekend, that's great. I hope you had fun. I hope you're enjoying your HyPars. If you just happened by, welcome. Thanks for watching. Please check out our other videos. And if you have any suggestions, requests, definitely leave them in the comments below. Thanks very much.